Hi there, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a channel about my perspective on so many different prospects around the world, not just in the US, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on what I think of so many different players that I like. Not going to necessarily give you negatives about players that I don't like because I think that's kind of a waste of time, and not a lot of scouts do that. So I'm going to give you my perspective of how I scout players because this is something that I've wanted to do for a while. Now, I've written a lot of scouting reports recently this year, and it really hasn't been the top of the crop for me. I feel like my best chance of really explaining how I evaluate players is through video because writing is just not my style. I'm not the best writer. I've had to correct myself a few times with some of my friends who have edited it, and to be honest, I think I'm much better at socializing and giving you the honest opinion that yes, this is me, and I'm telling you exactly what I see in players. Now, what is my aspect of difference to other scouts in this game today? Well, I bring the realism. And what that means is my mantra here in baseball is to bring realism back into scouting. What that means is you talk about the 5-tool scale for a lot of players. You're talking about running, hitting, power, throwing, defense, and then speed. I guess hitting and power kind of go together. But what I want to explain is a power hitter, for example, can get into slumps, right? And if he doesn't have a glove and he can't run and he doesn't play good defense, the slumps are longer than, say, what we call 5-tool players. Because if they're not hitting well, they're not as likely to be as poor on defense or they're not going to show running ability. That is the realism of scouting players today. I feel like we're not evaluating that enough. And that's why I need to explain to people that I'm trying to bring realism back to Major League Baseball. I will have many opinions, many hot takes, if you will, that people may not agree on, and that's okay because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And I would love to hear what everybody else has to say about my opinions as well because not everyone's always right. And there are times where I feel like, yes, I get a little over aggressive and I feel that my opinion might be better than other people's opinions, but that's not always true. And I have gotten stuff wrong, but I also have a very good track record. Whether a lot of people don't know it or not, I have people backing me with a lot of my predictions that I've made as well. So, with that being said, I want to show you what those predictions are. I want to explain to you what the realism of baseball means to me. And I just gave you a little snippet because this is just an introduction, but I'm going to be doing constant videos, and bear with me as I am not the best editor. This is all fairly new to me, but I've wanted to do this for a long, long time. And I'm very glad that I finally had the courage to do it. So please, please give me as much positive feedback. Give me all the information that you have if you know anyone. This is going to be my baseball resume. I have done a podcast with some of my friends called the Stitches Podcast. I have written a few scouting reports on some players, but I feel this is going to be the la creme for me that is going to help me get a lot farther in my baseball career as far as scouting. Now, with all that being said, why do I want to become a baseball scout? It's because I have always been the one who has been left out. I've kind of explained that a few times, but what that means is I want to find the secret talent, the ones you watch on movies where you think it's not reality, but really it is. Sometimes those first rounders that people get high over, they don't pan out. And just because you're a big time guy in the college level doesn't mean you go far. I look for the 6th tool that a lot of people talk about, and that's kind of the genuinity of how people are, the generosity. How do they improve when things aren't going right? There's so much to give in this game, and I think a lot of people take advantage of it, and that's why I don't think they go far. And this is the realistic aspect of what baseball is. You can look at the numbers, you can look at skill set, but if you don't have the heart to want to get better when things go wrong, you're never going to make it in this game. This game is all about adjustments. So with that being said, you will see what I see as far as the baseball perspective of getting better. And that's what I'm all here for. I'm here for evaluating talent. And if I can evaluate talent differently than other people, I think I have a shot to become a Major League Baseball scout. So bear with me, everyone. Like I said, this is all new to me. I just wanted to put an intro out there, a little snippet of what to expect. But it's definitely going to be a process, but it's also going to be very fun and I think very educational as a lot of people think they know this game, but there is so much even myself and have learned in this game for many, many years of watching it. And I tell you, I watch about 4 to 6 games a day from a big standpoint, and I'm not just free watching it. I'm watching it from a high level. So, all that being said, I'm very excited, and I really hope that you will enjoy these videos. And again, criticism is totally fine. I have no problem with it. I've been criticized my whole life, and people have told me I'll never make it. So, this is where it starts, right? You have to start from the bottom, and then you see where you go. Thank you, everybody, so much. Please, please, take care.